everybody, and welcome back to The Glitch in the Matrix, where our dead friend Chiaki is here talking to us like she's a normal, not dead person.
So that means there's still a chance then, right?
There's still a chance. Hajime, good timing. I just came to tell you that I'm alive. Good timing? What do you mean? You're supposed to be dead and I'm not surprised?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus. What was that? What was up with that? Haha, funny.
Well?
Apparently there's more to that message inside that laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial when I died? Well, why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? I need to know! Did he have anything to say about me? You're just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant.
Oh, man, she's gone.
The restaurant where we'll figure out the extent of all the crappy, crazy things going on. Because now I'm hoping that we go up there and everyone's alive and we're just like, oh, hi everybody! How are you all doing?
Is this all a dream?
It was all a dream all along. Hello!
Yo!
Hey, you're late! Is it true? Nagito really left another message?
Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it.
I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamsters, and I found it when I stopped by the factory. It's good.
How do you not?
It's good that she's taking care of the hamsters.
Listen well.
A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of causality. I think it's supposed to be causality. Guiding you.
Hi, friendo. Welcome back.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it.
Yeah, you're right. Just totally play the video. Nothing weird's going on. It's not like Gundam just blinked into existence.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would.
Ended the way he hoped it would.
He knows that death is the release from the Matrix.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really thought the traitor is the killer? And he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more.
That's right, Byakuya, who's totally Byakuya and not an imposter pretending to be Byakuya.
No, it's us. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean...
Yeah, sounds about right.
The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so, I was able to learn about the truth about this world, and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself.
Oh god, no. Oh god. Oh no. He knows the secret.
I think, well, I think the missing page, I thought it was like a missing student that they hid. That's the one actually controlling someone. But
Maybe the
was it the instructions on how to play the game, how to choose your character?
Turns out we were the ultimate protagonist all along.
Check the web for details. But now that I know that truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you into unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is...
Seriously?
Pissing me off the hell,
I can't believe
something odd like this one is the only one is happy. It's so happy yours. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. What is Monokuma's real identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's...
If you want to escape Monokuma's plan.
If you want to escape Mom's plan.
Yeah.
There's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle.
Yes. Host Peak Academy.
Well,
Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. But that has nothing to do with me.
You guys.
Still think you're not gonna die or something? Well, stop it. Don't. Stop, please. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. 11037. What we thought it was!
The number, we figured it out, what?
That is the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
please call me the ultimate hope.
No, you don't. Please. Just I want someone to acknowledge that I did something. This was Nagito's final message. That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. There's no mistaking it. That password to enter that ancient ruin.
Hey.
You better hurry. I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right. Let's go. All my friends are here. All my friends are here.
Are we getting with the power of friendship?
All my friends are here.
Was that a bar there before? Oh, it was. Okay.
Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island. It's snowing. Where am I? Second island. Okay, that's where I am. Running. Pharmacy. Remember when that was part of a murder plot?
Library.
Remember when we said that this was clearly Host Peak Academy?
River of Blood. Waterfall of Blood, sorry. Oh, it's not ancient ruins, it's just ruins.
Just ruins. Somehow it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you?
There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Dang right. It's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks
if you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me?
Dumbass.
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around.
Young master for Yuhiko.
It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go for it together.
The hell? Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope that lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order.
Oink, 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 oink.
What?
What was that?
I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I know, it's weird, I know.
I'm going to kill you.
No, you're not, you're gonna die first.
Hajime.
The password, please. Yeah, I know. 11037, right?
Fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. To the future!
This has to be a trap, right?
I mean, can we say anything's not a trap at this point? Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. My friends aren't dead. This isn't a simulation. Oh, goody. Oh, goody, it's another trial.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way,
Huh?
where did everyone go? Everyone?
Oh, wait, they all died. They're all dead, Sonia.
Wait, but she saw it too?
Yeah, they all did. They were responding to them.
Yeah, I guess.
What? Something's wrong! Yep, something's wrong. What did I do? What did I do? I murdered everyone. It was about me all along! No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is the fact that my vision keeps turning into squares. That's not normal. This world? Was it a bomb all along?
It was an EMP.
I don't know, it looks kind of like just a bomb. Stage clear.
Nope.
It turns out...
Stage clear?
Yeah, it turns out this is actually the first level in a multi-level game. To be continued. Gamer's backpack. Wow. Chapter 0. Heading to the school trip. Woo!
Oh, prequel time.
Prequel. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited.
Are we Nagito or Hajime?
I don't know who we are, but I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who was loved by talent. Detecting irregularities among irregularities wouldn't be that difficult. Aw, how boring.
Yep.
It's Nagito.
Do you like ships?
Oh, okay. So
How did you know?
I mean, yes, Darling loves boats.
I like boats.
No. Is this where we figure out? So Hajime is not just a normal person. He's the ultimate. And like, he was put in here to be the ultimate protagonist, you know?
Oh, but then we took it from him?
No, they took it from him.
Oh.
I don't know. But on the other side of this dark room, I heard a voice. It was my best friend, Nagito. It was clearly directed at me.
You looked like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right?
Ships? Oh, that's right, that's it. So this is a ship.
You just realized that now?
Is it really that funny?
Is this why Nagito thought we were such great friends when he got on the island?
I don't know.
Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me.
Instantly, I saw his true character. The over-familiar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. In the good way. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone's willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that. Yep, I'm definitely lucky.
Lucky? Oh, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent.
Boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly.
That's because I have luck as well.
Huh?
Even I possess a talent as boring as luck.
Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope Speak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here?
How boring.
I'm sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation.
Not you. This world.
Huh?
This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these B-words, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring.
Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Ah, perhaps. Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here?
Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's
So-
why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed.
So the original 6 became teachers, and those are the ones that started the revolution? Or
I
was that
have,
before the world ended?
look, I have no idea.
Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right?
Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past.
That person. Are you talking about ultimate despair?
Oh! I don't know. I'm just excited that it sounds like Nagito or Hajime might have actually been evil all along. I mean,
That or we're talking to Junko.
yeah.
Did she live at the end of the first game?
No,
Okay.
she got squished.
But how? I mean, they're already...
I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now, rests in my pocket.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see that person I hate with every fiber of my being again? His nails are perfect.
Those? Oh no. Oh no. So like, the last time I saw a set of nails like that, they were on the hand of a Miss Junko Enoshima.
And this time... will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much?
I don't know what's up with your hand, Nagito, but I don't like it. Hate? Then explain your hand.
Ah, this?
The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right?
Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy.
Yeah. That would be a Miss Junko Lenishima-han. I see. So you salvage the body. You really are a boring person.
I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that I... Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh?
Sans Undertale? Where'd you come from?
Ah, look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's gonna happen on that island once we get there.
Probably a lot of murder. That's what I guess. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen.
Huh?
I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead.
This isn't Hajime. Really? I don't really understand, but... I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again?
There is no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you're boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me.
You really don't play along, do you?
What a strange segment. But that might be the person that Monokuma was waiting for. You know, that secret person he was talking about?
Oh, yeah.
It might be that person. Huh? What is this? It's the Matrix door from the beginning. It's a door. There's a door. A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go?
Narnia.
What is the Matrix? Why? Door? Open? It slides. A violin. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? This is where I met all my friends. I went inside the ancient room with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island?
Ding dong bing bong.
A body's been discovered.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all.
Who's that behind him?
I
Is
thought
that
it
a
was
chair?
a chair.
So
Okay.
please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope Speak Academy." He said the thing, guys.
I got in, Mom.
But why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? Not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already?
Why are those the world's worst chairs?
They really are very thin. Let's go to the gymnasium. Old building. Oh. We're back! You don't know, but we're back. It's definitely Hope Speak Academy. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. Definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope Speak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the fun house. That's right, that's definitely it. This definitely isn't Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not.
Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. So this is Hope's Peak Academy. That was Monokuma's room where the trial started. Down here we have the AV room where
With
we
the
saw
Eye of Horus?
where we saw the video of our family and friends dying horribly. This was the store where we bought our Monokuma stuff. Going down here this way, this was an exit. Never got to leave. This is the nurse's office where one of our characters faked his own death. Bathrooms. That was the upstairs. And then this is the gym. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. It's my impression of Mario falling through the void.
About to say, yeah.
This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was awaiting me on the other side of that door. It was a gym. I wasn't aware that I was going to be in a gym. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo,
You heard the announcement and came here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place is Hope's Peak Academy or something?
that is...
That cannot be possible.
Well,
You're right.
Yeah.
Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Oh, it feels like coming home. Oh, it does.
Why, you...
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's...
What a shock! I just told you guys, this is Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No, no.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway?
What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin.
lies.
You are serious about that?
I don't believe it. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things they deserve to be ruined for.
What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Academy, and now you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine, fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now.
I am! Thanks, Monokuma, for thinking of me, the alien inside Hajime's brain. I appreciate it. Someone!
Don't fuck with me.
Enough with this bullshit, just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard?
Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we have entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin.
What do you mean between?
Hey, hey, hey.
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment.
Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. Then, what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure about this?
But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So...
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here.
Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No, no, no!
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet.
Main cast? Do you mean the original people? Because if so, I'm so psyched to see them.
Hey!
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives.
Damn it!
So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world.
Well, what do you mean?
I had dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So please, rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip.
And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey!
Like, he kept insisting this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There is no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island.
I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this.
What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? Yes it is. This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? Dang it, why is this happening? Why? I was such a bright, sunny youth. I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I
Wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that?
Ugh.
You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all.
If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out.
Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it.
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey!
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right?
If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma?
However,
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
damn it.
Even if there are allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help.
So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? You telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right.
I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn something about Hope's Peak Academy. About ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive, by any means.
Of course.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
He's right! Now's not the time to be bemoaning about how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope's Peak Academy. None of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive, just so we could do that. There's no way we could stop now, but Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we never choose to stay on this island.
Hey!
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already?
What are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find all the answers to all our questions inside this damn building.
Well, I'll just go ahead for now.
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking, running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
alright!
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez.
Connie already took off on her own. It'd be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later.
With those brief words, Fika left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia,
Miss Sonia!
please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone.
Kazuichi chased after Sonia like the creep he was, who had just departed and left the gymnasium.
So we'll start here?
I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual, peaceful, everyday life, where I'm just a boring, normal reserve corps student. The only thing we do in advance is toward hope. Even though I don't understand, and that's a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Because that's what they would have wanted.
Investigate.
Glitch,
I knew you
Monokuma.
could do it.
You got 10 for that.
We always get 10 for that.
Oh.
Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but this is the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. It's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over. He's so persistent, I'm definitely not glitching out of the Matrix, but I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. This hallway, there's a strange feeling to it now. As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? Yes, I'm not running into invisible walls. Sorry, Sonia.
It might be the doorways.
Anyway, so, let's see. I'm trying to remember the layout of the 5th floor. I believe this is the classroom where everybody died in a strange circumstance. This is the bio lab where everybody's bodies were stored. Running. And that means this is the kendo room, dojo. Yeah?
Oh, Sakura's room?
No,
Oh.
just a dojo. She never saw this place.
Oh.
This is a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of the building to make sense.
What is that?
It's a magazine. Book. Huh? What is this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this?
Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. And what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person.
So just as I thought, Monokuma made this and totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy.
Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believe they will not be able to make progress within their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department, who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes general entrance
exam.
Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident, and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end.
Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy, and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic, there's no way these incidents really happened, right? The manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, I just decided we wasted time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right? I was just a piggy bank.
That's weird.
Oh, you're here again.
The thing that's weird is you, of course.
Huh?
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too.
What do you want me to say?
By the way,
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself.
Huh?
You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. Happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though.
Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student.
Dang it, what the heck?
Reserve Department has been added. Okay, targets and cherry trees.
That target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, there could have been a minigame here. Wait, what am I saying?
Okay, that got a chuckle. That's...
This cherry tree is in full bloom. Might be a tasteful sight to see a blooming cherry tree inside a dojo, but in this situation it just looks bizarre. It's armor and a helmet! Did the map developers design this to reflect a Japanese dojo? There's a straw post. I guess that means it was used for training. There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking wooden block key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. Then we'll turn and we'll go... Oh, we can't go to the garden. Alright, no garden for us. I think that's it though. Hi, Soda. Was there... No. The bio place is still the bio place.
Can we go in 5B? Oh, no.
5A is where we started. This is another manga that's lying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, huh? Wasn't the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? Is that why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt? And it's the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. Not the biggest, most awful, most worstest event in human history.
That's very bad.
If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little bit more about that incident?
Alexander had a tragic, awful, most horrible, bad day.
I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is...
As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Who's that?
I don't know.
Izuru was a genius, known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all of their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. So he was the guy in the ship.
Probably.
Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all as evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who's known as a symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal that incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires to the Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronpa 0. Is that a game?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? Was I part of an uprising? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy.
What irony! For a genius known as the Ultimate Hope to cause such a gruesome incident, a talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent.
Dang it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. Seriously, this is making me sad. But the Ultimate Hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply meant talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department with all the losers.
Let me eat your hair.
That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said the reserve corps students in the reserve department began an uprising. What about me? Was I a participant too? Was I the ultimate writer?
No, because then you'd be an ultimate.
No, that's not possible.
You're just a rioter.
There's no way I'd have no reason to do something like that. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's the other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but it's all doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. You're not open.
You go down the stairs?
You're not open.
Already went there.
You're not open. You're not open. So I'm guessing the next place to open up will be this one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, they open up as we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the 5A was closed when we started.
Got it.
What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. I like that investigating is literally just like reading books.
Yeah.
This looks like a plastic tarp. Why is it left out like this? Clean up after yourselves, will you?
Oh, there's Monokuma.
I've seen this in movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least that's what it looks like, but it's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school biolab isn't something you should joke about.
Heh.
It just feels so forced. The idea could have been cancelled during development or something. What am I thinking? Oh no. He was the creator of the Danganronpa game all along. He's the ultimate game developer, fourth wall breaking meta device.
Alright.
There's another manga just lying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it! The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
You didn't learn what it was the first game, did you?
Nope, not at all. Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. A story about creepily drunk characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque?
The first one was a cute girl anime. Second one was a mystery. This one's a horror.
Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence.
The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The ends and means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, while senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. The feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain, just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization, devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of the society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. Powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end.
My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold, because I was in a giant refrigerator. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. Okay, I guess it was because I was in a giant refrigerator. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant.
White Castle?
What happened to them? Actually, White Castle can die, that's fine.
How dare! McDonald's can rot in hell as long as White Castle stands. KFC and Popeyes can burn so that White Castle will rise.
Those them fighting words right there.
Come at me.
I will come at you.
And I will shove 30 sliders down your throat until you understand the beauty of White Castle. Perfectly steamed buns cooked over the onions. Oh wait, we're playing a game. Hey, are you seriously yelling at manga? How crazy are you? We'll talk about this later.
Who would enjoy reading something like this? It's almost worse than eating the 30 sliders and feeling the cholesterol slowly imbue your body with, like, all the diseases.
I will leave. How? My, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy.
Enough! What is this messed up manga?
I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them for stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains.
This incident really happened? And I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world.
I see. So that's how it is. That's what he means by what he said at the beginning.
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really...
We read this, like, literally this episode.
Okay.
I'm just guessing. He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps no, that's definitely it. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use, I'm going to freeze to death. So I'm at my limit, I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Ooh, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? Can I go into this? Nope, not that room.
The garden?
It's this room.
Oh, okay.
5B.
Do these have an order for any reason?
No, not to me. Nope, I'm just gonna ignore it. Just gonna pretend I didn't see him.
I bet he's a sticker. No, okay.
Jeez.
When I went inside this room, the bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me.
I wonder why.
It's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot.
I don't want to do that either. Fine, I'll deal with the bear. I'm reluctant to do it, but I guess I have to talk to Monokuma.
Hiya.
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right?
What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there was nothing I need to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth?
You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your crappy manga in the first place.
A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots.
I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up and get... What do you need to tell me? I'm babbling now.
It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for.
What?
Surprise! It's about ultimate despair.
Huh?
Ahem. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually, actually.
It was originally the title for a high school girl, who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive.
High school girl?
Wonder what her name was.
Indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima.
Huh, how funny, they just answered. Junko Enoshima!
Hey,
As the former Ultimate Despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the Ultimate Despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the Ultimate Despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became a tragedy in the first place.
So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Then what was their purpose? What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? Doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair.
Huh?
For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima.
What are you saying?
I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human, it's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her everything is despair.
What the hell?
With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs, one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despairs who'd been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something they had to do.
There's no way something that crazy is possible.
what?
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Academy?
No, not at all. Please tell me more. Final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history.
Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide.
Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
Whole 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded.
Ah, it's me, Hajime. One person was excluded, huh? That's me, right? I am alive, right?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. It doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard.
Junko Enoshima is already dead.
Huh? Ultimate Despair has been added to the Truth Bullets. Reserve Department has been updated in your handbook.
Hey,
Hey, Fuyiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead?
What? You didn't see? There's a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom.
A bloody classroom? Wait, no, I didn't. What? No, what? What was it said about the killing school life?
Gale,
Yeah.
you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, The mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko and Oshima.
The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko and Oshima is dead.
Like...
Turns out that killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of the former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other.
Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories? That's just like us!
Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole.
The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
So...
The students of Hope's Peak Academy were widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once.
That's messed up.
But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko and Oshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in a trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then,
Junko is no more.
no matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko and Oshima isn't alive anymore.
Then, who is our enemy?
Izuru?
If Junko and Oshima's already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. Who's Monokuma? I mean, the killings were resembled that killing school life.
Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit.
The students from Hope's Peak Academy stopped the real deal. There's no way we'll lose to some fake.
But if there's really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? Killing school life has been added to the Truth Booth section of your handbook. Ultimate Despair has been updated in your handbook.
She did. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh?
What, do you have a problem with that?
Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag.
Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character route.
Ha! Otome reference. You're not making sense again.
Oh, that's what raising the flag is?
Flag is like when you accomplish a task in an Otome game or dating sim that like raises their friendship level. You know,
Got it. Okay.
Kind of like giving gifts to a certain level in Harvest Moon.
It's just putting points toward a single person.
Yeah.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Do we want to talk to him more?
I don't know. Oh, we're on the fourth floor now. Huh? We'll figure out what's on the fourth floor, and probably the other floors, next time on Gale and Darling Play. The Ultimate Despair is coming for us, and we don't know what's going on because the world around us is collapsing like the Matrix. Bye-bye! Hi there, it's the end of the video, my friend. Hit the bell if it was okay, I'm sure I'll make good content someday. I'll play some games or do some drawing, Pokemon and fights with Darling, video essays and reviews. I couldn't do it without you, so thanks, like and subscribe.